Hello, my decoders and Jedi Knights and Sith Lords of the living force in the galaxy above us. This is the show known as Galactic Mysteries, where we decode and answer the questions everyone has been trying to answer since day one of the universe's creation. So, for this episode, this is episode 5, and we are going to find out a mystery that is supposedly probably going to happen in Season 3 of Rebels on Disney XD. As the picture seen here, you can see Lux Bonteri, who is a senator now, and Saw Gerrera, if you don't remember, he was in the Clone Wars in a few episodes. I believe in Season 5. Yes, in Season 5, they were in the few episodes trying to claim Onderon from the Separatists and all that. So, this is basically a picture from the last episode of when we saw Saw Gerrera, Lux Bonteri, all of that. And, it's crazy. So, a little while ago, Saw Gerrera was, it was said that he was going to be in Star Wars Rogue One, or basically Rogue One, a Star Wars story. And, basically, this is pretty cool. So, we haven't seen Saw Gerrera since the Clone Wars, but now we get to see him probably fighting for the Rebellion in Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So this is pretty darn cool. Now, the one thing that's a mystery is he going to pop up in Rebels for Season 3? Because supposedly, theorized by the people, is Season 3 of Rebels is supposed to tie into Rogue One. It's supposed to wrap up. Because Season 3, which has been theorized, said, Season 3 is basically probably going to be the last season. It's going to be the wrap-up of basically Rebels, like Clone Wars to Rebels. It's going to be the wrap-up of all that. And I believe by the time Rebels is over, Rogue One has begun or ended. So, this is pretty darn cool. Now, I've already talked about Ahsoka, is she alive, and all that. For this episode and the next 2 episodes, we're talking about Season 3 things for Star Wars Rebels, created by Dave Filoni. So, Saw Gerrera, I believe he's alive. And the only reason... Well, wait, what? Okay, now I'm tying into what I was saying about Ahsoka. Forget that. I believe we're going to see him in Rebels. That's what I meant to say. Because Saw Gerrera, he was in the Clone Wars. And Dave Filoni created the TV show Star Wars The Clone Wars on Cartoon Network. And it just ties in and seems to be right. Because if you think about it, Saw Gerrera, if we're seeing him in Rogue One, and Rogue One supposedly tying into Rebels, then he's going to be a person we're probably going to see. Maybe the Rebels are going to Onderon, or he has been mentioned in Season 2 when, in the episode, Zeb and Agent Kallus, they're on that moon of Geonosis, and they're just talking, and you can hear Agent Kallus talking about a mercenary who worked for Saw Gerrera, one of your rebel friends, or something like that, which I was watching a few days ago. They were talking about that kind of stuff, and I just believe Saw Gerrera is one of the characters we're going to see in Season 3, and not only Saw Gerrera, but maybe even Lux Bonteri. We might even look and see him, because here's the crazy thing that's been going on. In Clone Wars, the main thing that the Jedi and the Republic were trying to do was turn some of the planets and civilizations on the side of the Republic. Onderon turned to the Republic. So did a few other planets and systems. But then, when Order 66 went around, the Empire came around and screwed everything up. So, who knows if Saw Gerrera actually is going to want to like the Jedi. He might not even want to be next to Kanan or Captain Rex, especially not Rex, because it's perhaps that the clones were killing some of their friends. Remember, these people turned to the Republic, but when the Republic fell, it doesn't necessarily mean that they stayed on the Republic. You know how Saw Gerrera is. You know how the people of Onderon were. They didn't want to be controlled by the Federacy. which technically is now turned into the Empire. They don't want the Empire to control them and take their system over. So obviously the people of Onderon, like Saw Gerrera, maybe even Lux Bonteri, they're going to obviously try to help the rebellion restore the galaxy to its rightful order. I would like for you guys to tell me what you think about Season 3 in the comments down below. I'd like this video to get to 2 to 3 likes like the others. The series is getting bigger, and every day when we keep talking about more iconic characters like Saw Gerrera, Ahsoka Tano, Darth Maul, and all of that. The thing about the Force is it binds and flows through every living thing in this galaxy, so I'd like to see what you guys think in the comments below. And I will see you guys on my next episode, which will surround more about Season 3 and the theories we will come up with together. See you guys there. Oh, and don't forget to watch